Hi, I'm Rory Doyle, the Operations Manager for Hope Street Cafe. Some of the changes that we noticed to our services early on was just the general changes to the hospitality industry. So our catering business essentially ceasing to exist, and just noticing the changes to compliance within the cafes with the amount of people we could have, with the procedures for the staff. And on top of that, it then became a challenge, I guess, of managing staff anxieties around those procedures and around whether or not the business would exist. And we were very lucky that Micah made the decision early that no one would lose their jobs.
Hi, I'm Annette. I work at Hope Street Cafe. I'm the Skilling Queenslanders for Work Program Manager, and I also assist with the management of Hope Street Cafes. When it comes to staying in touch with people, we're actually really lucky because people come to work, our program participants, so we see them for 30 hours a week in the cafes. We have a conversation with them continually about how they're going and how we're going, so as a group we peer mentor each other. So in that regard it's been pretty easy. Insofar as the cafes themselves, it's been really good to have them open, I guess you could say, because for the people that participate from the larger community in West End or South Brisbane, we've remained open for people so that they can still have social contacts.
At the height of Micah's response to COVID-19, we were providing 250 sandwiches and about 250 individual served meals for rough sleepers, people put in emergency hotels, Micah staff members, volunteers, and also our trainees in the cafes. And those numbers changed on an hourly basis some days, but yeah, we got it done. I think my big takeaway from the whole experience has just been the generosity of the community. Businesses who have been on the brink of going out of business have donated the last of their stock to us. As a local restaurant, knowing that we were doing work in the community, we were getting donated 40 loaves of bread a day from bakeries to provide sandwiches to people. With people being moved into temporary housing, we found ourselves busier than ever, just providing emergency meals for people in accommodation. So it was then sort of doing things on the fly. So the changes that we really noticed was having to be adaptable on a daily basis. I think people always say that Micah's great in a crisis, and it was a case of Micah being great in a crisis and everybody working across that. And I think the staff from the social enterprise team really made a big difference to that.
I think what impacted me the most through the whole period was probably how lucky we were to be part of an organisation that kept us going, and we were able to help the community keep going as well. I think it was really positive for our staff, and I think it was really positive for the trainees to participate in something a little bit bigger than just working in a cafe. Even though we could still participate in that, we were part of something much larger, and we were contributing in a much broader sense to what was going on and helping people through that period.